need to go back and get that.
What?
We need to go back and get that whiz robe at some point. Especially now as the triangles, we can have a whiz robe.
I might climb up there right now because it's just behind the city.
Though, funny thing. Because, like, we could have a whiz robe battle. Or the other funny thing, this is, like, one of the few times, assuming that the...
Hold on. Yep, too big.
Yeah, getting too big. They need something heavy, giggity. See the level 3 of the...
That works. He's like right up there.
Why is the game so stupid sometimes? Surprised that didn't do more damage. He got that fucking boulder and it was only like half a heart.
Right.
Also,
Yep.
there's just a piece of heart.
I will deal with that in a minute. Hold on. Yeah, we will deal with that now. Yeah, he is dead. It's just out in the middle.
So, lava block.
That's a little bit easier said than done. Kick it. Mine. Songs, suckers.
Hey, we have actual good sources of fire now.
Mm-hmm.
And the whiz robes, which of course are not useful when you get them.
Don't know what the shortcut is.
Like I said, this game is the epitome
Don't
of...
you remember? If you don't remember, I don't remember. Elder God, Elder Sophie, something else I like it. What exactly is the shortcut to the crater? It's a path used by Goron chiefs back in the day. Only after going through its trials and cleansing in the crater could a Goron become chief. Custom faded long before our time, though. Petrified themselves in a crater, take on the title of chief. Shortcuts related to the cheese, but that's me now. My dad. Your father! That's it, I remember now. Blocking off the path in my room. Reckon I heard him say something like that too. First I've heard of it. here, this way! Something about a portrait, and he's gone. Yeah, it's gonna be behind. Room's such a mess. Someone must have tied it up for me. It's a portrait of my dad. Doesn't he look impressive? There's literally gonna be a door behind that thing. Maybe promise I'd change the portrait one day. Have to hang one of yourself when you're chief. So proud. Left it up, but I did promise, so I have to eventually.
Hey, at least he doesn't.
Gotta find the entrance to the shortcut.
Hey, at least he doesn't have the secret room of him drawing butts.
Ah! The portrait! Oops.
Uh-oh.
You know, this is just like one of my dad's mottos. Nuggets of Wisdom 34. A breakdown can lead to a breakthrough. More importantly, I think it's a shortcut. We got this. Looks like the path's up there, and I just gotta figure out how to get across. That's if you can't fly, borrow some wings. Never knew what my dad meant by that. How you borrow someone's wings. Bye.
Motto 50.
Zelda! That was amazing. You're brilliant. I don't think I can use that trick, but I'll find a way to catch up with you. Aren't you lava
I
proof?
was gonna say, aren't Goron's lava proof? Motto 57. You don't need wings.
Okay. Oh, damn it.
Just play the game the way they want you to. Use like a pea hat or something.
We need a super low cost flying thing. Scratch an itch. Okay.
That dragonfly is one. I don't know if you can.
Thanks, bud. Okay. You can grab most any light thing in this game. Bye. Okay.
Just put the lava.
I'm going to do. You don't have to say it. I had the same thought. I was looking at that. I had the same thought process. Ooh, 2D. Technically, if I time it right, the tile will solve.
The tile is just. How many is the tile? Oh, it's 3.
Bye! Nope, damn it.
Whew. That doesn't feel like that should have worked.
Don't question my tile.
I don't think you can tile past this one.
I can? It's just, I need to time it. Damn it. Is it? What was that now?
Smell that? Smells like bullshit. Smells like some bullshit.
And that rock goes freakishly up.
Could not be a Kaiser trap.
You act like there's a problem. Can't tile past. Ha!
Can't believe it's not oil. Ha! I
can't
can't
believe
believe
you're
you're
not
in jail.
Hi, Zelda!
Uh,
Finally managed to catch up. I remembered I was lava proof. Solves a lot of issues. Better than it's been used in a while.
Goron's literally bathed in lava.
Leave this to me. Face on the sides of the rock, angle. Take these. Yeah, it didn't work as well as I hoped. The result still bit my calculations. Haven't known each other long, but the sleigh is like a map for my father. So the idea of not having it around anymore makes me pretty nervous. But with all we've done, I realize there are times when carvings on rock aren't enough. Think you've helped me figure things out. Words aren't valuable, but I can't be a great chief while I'm staring at a slate. To be a great chief, I have to keep my eyes off and see what works best for me.
I realize rules are meant to be broken smashes that tap one into the rock.
Okay, based on the way he's talking, I think he's gonna use it and he's gonna punch it and you... It seems like he's literally about to smash the rock with his tablet.
Rules are meant to be broken.
Not when I'm drinking tea, you check it. Let's try something different. Yeah, I was right. Goron Chief Nugget of Wisdom 56. Yeah! Get creative with what you've got. Your slate? Wasn't it really important to you? Yeah, but I'll be alright. I can still use the nuggets of wisdom my father left to help me do things my way. The Darkstone way. Besides, I got all my father's mottos memorized by now. Try to keep you waiting. On my big insight, the crater's just up ahead. Seems Darkstone really made a breakthrough. Makes it seem more confident. Good night. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how do you feel about the Wizrobes? Because I basically do agree with Carson. The Wizrobes are incredibly annoying to fight in game. But then when you actually use the Wizrobes, I feel like they're incredibly bad. They hit hard and they can be useful in a few scenarios, but overall, I think the Wizrobes kind of suck. And the Wizrobes bother me because they do function infinitely better as enemies, but as soon as you have them as an echo, they basically never do anything super useful. And I do agree with Carson's point. This game really is the epitome of that one meme of like fighting the boss versus the boss joining you. And the meme is basically a joke about the boss being obnoxious as a boss fight. But then as soon as the boss joins you, the boss is terrible. And I think the Wizrobes kind of suck. However, they can be useful in a few spots. And a couple of good instances come up later on. And they're not the worst enemy in the game. But with how they function as echoes, I do think they are chronically underwhelming. Which is why I thought this question and this topic would be a fun thing to basically discuss, because I'm incredibly conflicted on the Wizrobes. But anyway, I'm starting to ramble. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.